Anthony Mantha, this much heralded kid out of the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, whose grandfather, Andre Pronovo, won 4 Stanley Cups. Anthony Mantha would like to win 1, maybe 4. Who knows what's going to wind up happening, but it all begins tonight here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Anthony, your pro debut. Thoughts about all the excitement surrounding your appearance in the pro hockey ranks?
Well, obviously, I've been waiting for this game for weeks now. I just want to go out there, have fun. Obviously, try to impress as many people as I can, but for the first game, I just want to keep everything simple and, as I said, just impress.
People you want to impress are Ken Holland and the Red Wings regime, right? And anybody else in professional hockey, with all due respect to the fans, but that's what you're in it for. And, it seems like you're knocking on that National Hockey League door even before you played your first pro hockey game.
Well, obviously, they're the ones I want to impress the most, but it's just a question of even impressing my teammates. If I impress my teammates, that means that I played good, and maybe they could build off of that and help me out.
All the hype going in, and this has been ongoing now for a while. I think probably ramped up last year when you were scoring 61 goals in 61 games, 81 goals in 81 games for the year, including the playoffs. Did you expect to start in Grand Rapids? I mean, in your mind, truthfully, where did you think you might be making your pro debut? Here in Grand Rapids or in Detroit? Well,
obviously, I wanted to make my pro debut in Detroit, but after that injury, I knew I had to get a few games in Grand Rapids, and now I'm here, and I need to, as I said, impress and just play my game if one day I want them to call me back up.
What is that game? What is your game? Give the fans. I mean, people have read all about you, but let's hear it from you firsthand. What does Anthony Mantha bring to the table that makes him, this what a lot of people think might become a household name in hockey circles?
Well, obviously for me, it's the offensive game, but like last year, I shown everyone that I was able to play offensively, but at the same time defensively, and I think during the summer it just got better and better. So tonight, I'll just try having a huge impact offensively, but also not giving any goals.
This night delayed because of a broken leg in training camp. I don't know if you've endured many injuries. You play the game long enough, you're going to have them. This is about as tough a sport as there is. Everything feels good, though. I know it's been I know the steps along the way to get to this night have been very, very carefully laid out for you by the trainers and by the doctors and the coaching staff.
Oh, yeah, obviously. They took their time. Well, we took our time. But today, I got the green light on Wednesday, so today it's 100% right now, and the body's feeling great.
Okay, so let's talk about some of these great players, and I want to talk specifically about some of the French-Canadian great players, none more so than Mario Lemieux. I mean, there are so many. Guy Lafleur, Mario Lemieux, the list goes on and on and on. Lemieux scored unbelievably, and you probably know this, 133 goals one year, 282 points one year. It kind of diminishes a little bit what you did, but there haven't been too many guys in a long time in junior hockey, Anthony, in the Quebec League, which is a high-scoring league, that have scored 81 goals in 81 games. That must just make your eyes pop out of your head when you think about Lemieux and some of these guys that scored 100-plus goals in a single season in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League.
Well, we have to admit that he's probably one of the best players in the world, if not the best. But it's two different timelines. I mean, I won't take anything out of his scoring, but the hockey right now evolved so much. The goalies are on the ice every day with goalie coaches. They know what they're doing, but also the players are doing the same thing, right? So it's just two different timelines, and I think for me, my last year was a great year, but I need to continue on for this year and the years to come.
I was asked this morning in a radio interview, can we make comparisons to Mario Lemieux, or do we need to stop short of that? I said, I think you probably need to stop short of it, because guys like Mario Lemieux come around one every maybe 60 years. How would you react to that if somebody asked you that question?
I don't know. I would just maybe not compare, just because it's not the same timeline. If you were to bring up someone, let's say from this year in juniors or 5 years ago, maybe it's a little bit more comparable. But I don't know. It's two different timelines, but obviously he was a great player.
Despite the differences, isn't that an incredible number? 282 points in 1 year. Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, it's great. It's great.
Talk about your grandfather, Andre Pronovo, who 78 years old. I'm sure it's got to be a proud day for him. He played for the Wings. He won all the Stanley Cups for them with the Montreal Canadiens, but he also played for the Wings. He's got to be pretty giddy right now about his grandson making his debut tonight.
Well, obviously he is. He was disappointed when I got my fractured tibia, but that's obviously everyone that I knew around my family and friends were disappointed. But tonight's probably a game that he's going to watch on TV or on the internet back home. And the day maybe I play my first NHL game, then we're going to see him in the stands for sure.
Is he a guy you lean on more than anybody else, in terms of advice and, just direction towards this day?
Well, we did talk last night. He just wanted to tell me to keep things simple for today, to work hard, obviously, but it's someone that gave me great advice during my junior career, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to continue on for my pro career.
I told you yesterday, Anthony, 35 years I've been in this, I've seen a lot of great happenings and events and players going in and going out. This, to me, is one of the great days I know that I've experienced. It's great to have you here. We wish you all the best here tonight, buddy.
Thank you very much.